Men in Black is a concept that's been in the UFO field since really the beginning of the UFO field, essentially.
What is the true mission of the Men in Black? Is it the suppression of information regarding UFOs and extraterrestrials?
Albert K. Bender founded the International Flying Saucer Bureau in 1952 during the big UFO flap. Now, these figures were very dark in nature. They were wearing hats, almost like a fedora style, and they had glowing eyes.
Yeah, it all seems pretty horrible, especially if they threaten you or threaten your family, and you're not sure if they're from another planet or not.
What Jacobs said in the aftermath of that was that he was subject to a range of harassment type of activities. Some of these things would include threatening phone calls at all times of the day, and even to vandalism against his property damage.
There is no more exciting story that I could write or Aviation Week could publish than to say, at last, we've come across one UFO report that cannot be explained in prosaic terms. Maybe this is an alien spaceship. Biggest story of all time.
Of these objects, and that's why the response could be as fast as it was to Westall. That's why the military could get there as quickly as they did that day, because there was some, if you like, forewarning in the suburb of Baldwin, about 20 kilometres from Westall, just 4 days before the Westall incident.
Take Richard Doty, former special agent of the Air Force who was tasked with infiltrating the UFO community to instill doubt and misinformation of UFO encounters.
Men in Black have always been present in the UFO community since back in the 50s and 60s.
This story follows an age-old pattern of a prominent Men in Black cover-up. A UFO incident occurs. Experiencers witness something that shouldn't exist in our conventionally understood reality.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Captain Doc Skinner on board the Starship Pariah, and this is the Doc Force. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, yeah, you saw the image. We're talking about some cool stuff tonight. Now, a lot of people are covering it, because people have been realizing the correlation between the hit show on Netflix known as Stranger Things and the MONTAUK project. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to dabble in it. I just was contacted by one of my viewers that they might know the real 11. We'll see. but it'd be like, kids glove thing. I might not even be able to do it live. If something like that was to happen, I would probably want to do it. I'd probably go there and do a physical interview and, get it all together, let them see it. And if they approve, then put it on. So it'd be like handled with kid gloves if I was able to have that arranged. So we'll see. We'll see. We never know until it happens, right? So whew, took the breath out of me. Oh, let's go over to the chat, shall we? Let's do that real quick. Do a quick roll. Oh my gosh. YouTube is dominating tonight. Alien Girl starts off the night. Good evening, sweetie. Hope you're having a great day. Audrey, our sweetheart. Hello, what's up? Love ya. Let's see. Edward Sosa's here. Namaste. Hello to each other. Hello to each other. Hello to each other. Hello. Dave Dennis is here. Hello. Terry's here. Hello, Terry. Let's see. Everybody's hello to everybody. Hello to everybody. Kasun Lee, welcome from Sri Lanka. Welcome. I don't think I've spoken with or had any communication with anybody from Sri Lanka in 2 decades when I was working on a project that we were discussing last night, actually, Space Island Group with Sir Arthur C. Clarke. He wrote 2001 Space Odyssey, Hammer of the Gods, Childhood Lost, I think is how you say it. So we were, communications, and he was living there. He was even there during the big tsunami thing. So anyway, welcome. Let's see, Rick Mackey's here. Welcome, brother. How are you? All right, so cool. So let's talk about it, shall we? Now, I don't claim to be an expert. We're just sitting here having like coffee talk without the coffee, just a lot of Dr. Pepper. And so, Stranger Things came out. And before I really think people started figuring out the correlation, that, I recognized it right away because I started watching the very first season when it first came out. I was like, whoa, what the hell is this? I clicked on it. And like many, I was just drawn right in. And I started recognizing stuff going, this sounds familiar. Where have I heard this before? Because I knew about Montauk, way back then. And so, I thought, what the hell, we'll talk about it tonight. Kellyanne, welcome aboard. Was just watching a great show on Montauk today. Very interesting. Ooh. And then I'm talking about it. Well, a lot of people are actually talking about it. So this isn't going to be like some groundbreaking original thing. But, with conversation, we might come up with some new things. One thing that someone did bring up, and I actually need to pull up because I meant to bring it up the other night. Let me go to the magic page here and get to my stop. Oh man. Scrolling. Keep my magic scrolling. Scrolling. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So I'm going to bring it up here so you can see what I see. This I thought was amazing. Predator 1 is set in 1987. Okay. The characters constantly mention a certain Jim Hopper, saying he was a former operative that served alongside Dutch in the past. Dutch, I think, is the dude from the movie. Dutch says more than once that Jim was basically capable of escaping difficult situations. Stranger Things 4 is set in 1986. Jim Hopper says he served in war and proves that he has to have great skills in escaping dangerous situations. I could see the Duffer Brothers sitting around watching movies from the 80s, and they kept seeing that, and they're like, that's a good name. We should kind of mix that in. because that's good writing. I've always wanted to do a film that correlates with other films in the past with the characters, and somehow incorporates them in real time. Anyway, so I thought that was brilliant. And so here's the thing. Hopper, he's the guy that helps destroy it all. It destroys the machine because of the monster in the first season, right? Sorry for any spoilers. Spoiler alerts. Giving you a warning now. A little later on the first one, but there you go. So, Spaceman. Oh man. Oh, dude, Spaceman, you were one of my faves, man. Yeah, I decided, instead of choosing a life of heroin, crazy stuff in life, I thought I would just stick to Dr. Pepper. And yes, I do have a problem with it, and I need to get off of it. Yes. So it just tastes so damn good. And don't tell me it's the one with the embryos and shit. That's Pepsi. Believe me, I've researched that. Let's see. Is MONTAUK the project where they did cross-genetic stuff? Well, they did a lot of stuff. And actually, because you mentioned that, let me show you this. For those that don't know, I'm sure a lot of you do, but for those that don't, there's this thing called the MONTAUK creature. And I will bring it back. This is the creature that washed up on the shore along Montauk Island. And, there's theories of what it could be. And, the fact that it's been in the water, it's bloated. But a lot of people are saying that this is a, oh, God, I just had the name on the tip of my tongue before I said it. Like the crossbreeding of animals. Human and all that stuff. What the heck's it called? I just went blank. Anyway, so these are images of this thing that was found along the beach, and it's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty. That's, I think, is a different one, or is that the same one? No, that's a different one, because that. Okay, so that's a raccoon. Come on, that's a drawing. Oh, these, okay, now they're just showing examples of things that look like after they've been in the water. But this right here, that's some scary looking stuff right there, folks. That's like something you see out of a Jim Henson horror flick. I don't know. But this did wash up. So they, supposedly they're chimeras. And it started with a C, chimeras. Taking different types of animals and making them as one, and most of the time, failing. Doc, Linda Moulton Howe is Nancy, and Jimmy Church is Dustin. Animal kill, which Linda study, Jimmy, Dustin radio tech. Oh, okay. Wait, maybe are you comparing real life people to the characters? Is that what you're saying on this, Edward? Sorry, I might be reading it wrong. I don't know. Maybe I needed a comma. I don't know. Linda Moulton Howe is Nancy. Okay, I get that. Nancy. Huh? Jimmy Church is Dustin. Okay. I'm getting this now. Animal kill, which Linda studies, and Jimmy is a radio. Edward Sosa, brilliant. I apologize. It took me a moment to get it, but I saw that there was something. I was like, wait, huh? Because I was, I narrate, so I look for commas and stuff, where to breathe, and so I was like running it on, and so I got confused. But that's yeah. Let's think. Well, Linda Moulton Howe, would she been young enough in the 80s? Because in the 80s, I think she was reporting. She might have been. She was a young reporter, of course, but anyway. So creepy crawly. Don't want to see that on the beach when you're, just walking down the beach. Anyway, so move that along. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Yes. Okay. All right. So let me get that down. So why am I talking about this? Well, one, Stranger Things. Of course, I watched it the night it came out. I binged it all night. And if you haven't seen Stranger Things, do yourself a favor. Take the time. If you are a kid of the 80s, it's going to hit you on so many levels, this show. There you go. All right, so there's this creature. Now, let's get to MONTAUK itself. Now, there is websites. Someone did send me some links, so I'll share that with you. No, that's this. There we go. It's one of those weird ones. It's de173.com. This is MONTAUK Project Questioning Character. So that's one part of it. But then they have the Stranger Times. With some information here. I have not read this yet because it was given to me just a few minutes before the show started, so I didn't get a chance. But Al Bielek was a part of it. Al Bielek was also a part of the Philadelphia experiment. And he passed in 2011. I'm doing a lot of Oz tonight, and I apologize for that. That is so just awful, especially when I'm noticing it. I so apologize. Almost did it. It just feels so natural. It's like taking a breath. So Preston Nichols, he was the hero that worked at Montauk, which originally was known as Fort Hero on Montauk Island. So Preston, his story it's tragic. It's tragic. He passed in 2018 on October 5th. But he saved a lot of people's lives. Now, remember, spoiler alert about Stranger Things, you're going to hear things. So just so you know, it sucks that you'd have to turn this off, but I understand. So as those that know the show know that 11, the young little girl that shaved head, she's fighting against this monster, basically. It's coming from the upside down, which is the alternate dimension. And as we've come to find is, it was all created with one of these special ability kids in this facility like Montauk, which had children. For those that did not know. Okay. That's why Stranger Things strikes home with so many people, especially people that know about Montauk. These kids were taken and would be held in cages in this facility, and their psychic special abilities would be abused, basically. And what happened was at one point, Preston Nichols was asked to envision a creature that could destroy a building on the island. And he did. And then they couldn't turn it off. They couldn't kill it. They couldn't stop. So, well, they did, but so they think. Do you see where the Duffer Brothers were getting the ideas? It wasn't all completely original. The storyline, the characters, yes, spectacularly done. But the baseline of the story was based off events at Montauk. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, Doc, come on, really? Yes. If you look and investigate, you will see that the script for Stranger Things was called Montauk. Okay. So it was a semi-fictional story. A lot of people think it's just sci-fi, but there are elements to that series to the Upside Down and to the government and to secret agents and all this stuff. Someone destroying the machine to save the day. That happened. That happened to Preston Nichols and Al Bielek, and many others that were at Fort Hero, which is also, known as the Montauk. And it's why are you talking about this, Doc? All because of that, but because this video has been making its rounds. I'm not going to be showing it, but I'm going to show you the page so you can go there and you can watch it yourself. It's 52 minutes and 25 seconds, and it came out on July 30th, 2022. It's called Inside the Montauk Project, ... unseen video footage. Now, this footage is being shown. Okay, 31, 27. Remember that. Okay, this video was originally aired on this man's television show here in Arizona many years ago. And this young woman right here was the daughter of a scientist that worked on some pretty big things, but also worked at Montauk. And she has psychic abilities as well. And with Al Bielek and Preston Nichols, they went back and discovered many things. Now, this is in 1993. They say it's a UF Air Force station, but, people deny and just say it's a torture facility. This is the famous antenna array that so many people show or discuss because it could, create so much power, wattage for frequencies. These are some of the buildings. I'm just going to kind of scroll through here. Some of the engine rooms. And this stuff was pristine when they went in. And this place is supposed to have been shut down forever. And they said they didn't even see a single spider or spider web. That was it. So it was being maintained. And there were these rooms. And as they're going back, at one point, they get to this. Now, this is actually this area right here. So these shots doesn't looks like an air conditioning dock, whatever. But these are what Preston says are the equipment that they would use at Montauk for time travel. You heard me right. Time travel. Now, folks, I'm just going to kind of get on this just for a bit, and then I'm going to come over to the chat room and get you guys comments and stuff, and I might be a little behind on what you're saying, and I apologize, but I just want to get this out here so you guys can check it out yourself. I don't know if this aired on TV or not, if it was just videotaped and put on the shelf, which could be a reality. I'd have to do a little more research and find out if this ever did get to on air. But either way, this video now is on the interwebs for everybody to see and possibly download. Download it if you can. The video, it's done in, like I said, it's the 90s, 93. So it's like the year after I graduated high school when I just started getting into all this stuff. They show all these serial numbers for all the equipment, and Preston's able to like spout off what's what, because this is what he did. He worked in this facility, so he knew what all the components were. So moving on. It's really dark because it's 90s VHS, so the quality is kind of crappy. Now here's something that they mention. Okay. And then I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to go over here to the chat room and bring you guys in because I love to interact with you guys. So here's, oh, wait. Oh, God. Hold on. I'm sitting here looking at everything, and you're not seeing anything I'm looking at. Okay, so here's the show. I'm so sorry. Damn. I feel like Gomer Pyle. So this is the woman, her dad was a scientist and everything I told you about that. Here's the antenna array, the building that I mentioned. God, I'm a schmuck. Sorry, folks. This is what I get for not having a crew. So that's the famous antenna array. Here's the engine room I told you about that didn't have any spider webs or anything. It was well maintained, even though it's supposed to be closed. And it had these dates, 1979, supposedly last time. But somewhere in one of the offices, they have on a chalkboard officers' names, and then it says 1991. Okay. So that says that they were running this facility up until 91, 92. And possibly still so underground in lower levels. Now, as the video progresses, that's some of the time machine equipment I was just mentioning earlier that you weren't getting to see, and I'm so sorry. So moving on, more time machine equipment. This is the gentleman that was doing the show, or being on. He was on the show. Scientist lady. This is stuff that Preston Nichols could describe because he worked on all this equipment, and I think now we're caught up. Now, supposedly, this right here is an area. Look at it. It looks like a teleporter room if you look at it. It's got, round area. But she said, or she was saying that Preston said you could go in this and you would be teleported. Another thing that they mentioned, and I don't think we're there in the video yet, but I will point it out when I see it. Here we go. Now, Stranger Things takes place in this neighborhood area, this community. And right, off to the side, out in the woods, is the government building where 11 and all them, are doing their experiments. So here is Montauk Island, the camp hero, right? Well, they had it made to look like a neighborhood, as non-military as possible. So makes you think. And they had barracks and whatnot, but we haven't got to the scary stuff yet. So here's the chalkboard I was mentioning. Let's see. I'm going to mute this. Play this right here. So you got your captain's names, and then second lieutenant Labs, 1991. So they weren't totally shut down when they said they were. Moving on. Now this is what I think. I did a little research. I was trying to fine tune it before the show started, but I didn't make it. I wanted how you incorporating ley lines with Montauk Island, because what she says in this interview, while they show this video, that this area right here inside the facility is supposed a cross point ley line, which means it's very powerful. And they would literally have people walk into this field, and they say that they would zap them to the moon or some other place because it had some vortex right there, some portal. I kind of want to go check it out, to be honest with you. All right, so moving through the video, and like I said, you'll really enjoy it. I mean, it's old. Let's see. No trees. She was saying that even though it was shut down and abandoned, had all brand new electrical lines and wiring. And then you had this entrance to the underground facility where they held the children. So moving in, she's talking about how they would go down this long hall. There we go. They go down this long hall, and then they come to, here they are. These are cages all along here, metal cages, and each of them were cells. And they said that this is where they would hold these psychic children. So even in Stranger Things, they seem to have had a lot better accommodations than this facility. Now, while they're going through this area, there comes a point. Let's see. Just look, it's just cages and cages. It got to a point where, and look at that blood. Where is it? Here it is. Is this it? Where Preston, nope, that's her. She's having psychic feelings, but Preston, here he goes. He starts to break down. Because he was a part of it all, but he also helped. He was like 11, creating the beast. And this beast was, where was it? It was 25 feet tall. And they tried to control this beast and asked it to go to this. There was a building here, and asked it to destroy this building, which it did. And it still sits here to this day. So now here's the crazy part. You guys ready for this? There's an image of this beast that was taken from this from the tower. And here we go. Let's get to it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is the 25-foot beast that Preston Nichols created with his mind in the Montauk chair. And I think they were doing this. I'm guessing, but I would think that they were doing this to see if they could create psychic weapons on a whole nother level. So I'm going to pause right there. We're going to leave that image there so you guys can see it. I'm going to scroll up, and I think we were at Kellyanne. Yes, we were. Dr. Pepper was gross. Yes, got that. Let's see. It's all about. Okay. Apparently, now I wonder how many people have gone missing. Apparently it's a vacation spot now. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if people go missing. I believe that there's still a working facility, because they do have air ducts and stuff along the island that go to underground facilities. Terry, I've never watched Stranger Things. This gives me an idea of what it's. Oh, Terry. You need to get like your blankie and get on the couch and have like, your tea, coffee, whatever, martini, and just binge the first season. Oh my God. And then your next weekend, binge season 2, 3, and then 4. Oh my God. It will just, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Stephen King says it reminded him of, stories that he would do in the 80s, which was a big compliment for the boys, the twins that did it. So let's see. My friend from school's, hi, Kimberly. My friend from school's daughter is number 13. It is number 13 this season. Small world, eh? Wait. No, wait. Oh, so your friend from school's daughter is number 13. That is cool. That is pretty freaking cool. Right? My little baby's making noise. What are you doing? Fur babies. Let's see. Dude, that's I'll have her on my show. I don't know. I mean, if she's old enough. But that's really cool. That's really cool. You get to be not only on Stranger Things, but you're number 13. That's pretty cool. That's so cool. Yeah, if you guys look, if at the bottom, first of all, thanks to all my Patreon subscribers. I'm going to be having some really nice interviews that will be aired the first hour here, but the rest of it will be on Patreon. So if you want to support, that's awesome. Thank you to all those that did. But in here at the bottom of this thing, you'll see right here, well, other than this video is fair use for educational entertainment purposes, blah, 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 blah. It has my email. And if like someone like that, I don't know how young, if she's underage, you've got to have her, parent there too. But that would be cool. Get her thoughts on what do you think, being that person. Kind of like I would love to get Munzie. That would be cool. All right. Wait. Hold on. I got to see a live recording of the Philadelphia experiment. We'll tell you about it one day. That is just a nasty tease, spaceman. That is a very, very naughty, nasty tease. Yeah. I mean, you say you got to see a live recording. You didn't say you had a live recording. So, man, it'd be better if you did. But yeah, that's cool. That'd be good. Okay, now on to my Audrey. Where can we see photos of what you're looking at, Doc? Yeah, because I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. So let's do that. Let's go to images, shall we? Here are images of Montauk, and it does look dilapidated, but not everything as it seems. So we're gonna go through these real quick. Let's see. Oh, they actually had to crawl through a hole to get to a certain area to get downstairs or something. The video is really awesome. Just go check it out. It's worth it. Now, hey there. Looky there. Does that look like a tunnel system that has been flooded? Yep. That's exactly. I wonder if you took a pump and you sucked all that liquid out and you crawled down that ladder, what would you find? What sucks is I couldn't get a hold of, if I wanted to, Preston or no, I just went blank. Al Bielek or any, because they've all passed on. But there's a Coke can probably from the 80s or 90s. Yeah. Anyway, here's some other areas. And look at that. I mean, it looks like there's, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like this is just a facade. This is what it used to be. And all the cool high tech stuff is downstairs with like one tech instead of a team. But this was a huge facility. Hazardous area. Wonder what's in that building. Lots of pumps. The request content cannot be loaded. Please try again later. Okay. Maybe we weren't supposed to see that image. Tunnel. The famous tower. Ooh, another tunnel system filled with rock. There's people out there with the patience and the OCD that they would go through and get every single one of those rocks out and see what's in there. That would be an undertaking. Look at that. Look at that. Doorway to where? Where's the stairs? Creepy. Class. Now, I think this is the theater. They said that there was one room that was a theater for the children to perform their abilities to officers or whoever was in charge. An aerial shot of the property, and I can guarantee you there's a crap load of stuff that's under this hill right here. Because, yeah, there's something under here. I just feel it. Can't you? Just feel it. Moving on. Some more rooms. And I mean, it doesn't, other than water damage, it doesn't look that bad. Now that's scary. How much would you charge to go down that hole? Boring. Okay, here's that's Preston Nichols. A self-described survivalist says he believes in being prepared in things when things really do go wrong. Amen. But he's no longer with us. This is just so many facilities. It makes you think of Stranger Things. Egypt air crash fuels conspiracy buffs. Montauk myth. Did people at Montauk bring down Egypt Air? I'm going to have to read that. Defender Montauk radar sites shut down March 1981. I'm going to have to do this because it's so small. That's a lot of... nope, it's not going to give me the whole thing. Darn it. Interesting. 81, but yet we saw on the wall... It said, the second lieutenant's name, labs, 1991. Dave Dennis says, Doc, Montauk experience is fascinating, disturbing, and freaky. Stranger Things captured it well, but also served to increase the mystique surrounding it. Yes, here was the cool thing. The story was like Montauk and then your characters, a bunch of kids, which you could relate to, different type of kids. And they did it, I don't think, without ever mentioning Montauk. I have to go back and look at it because I never thought to. I just saw the correlations. I was like, oh, this is like this and this is like that. But yes, they did a fantastic job. I'm so excited to see the next season. Let's see. Someone's saying, come on, man. I must have said something funny. Did I say something funny? Do I humor you? Do I make you laugh? Yes, knew about it years ago, which I'm guessing Montauk, yes. She talks about how they use orgasms, climax as power source. Yes. I didn't want to talk about that part. I don't want to talk about that, but it is what it is. Yeah, they would. Something about the moment of climax. There's this energy. And so they would have these young boys and some, girls, kidnapped abductees, and they'd have them do things to get them to that level so that it would create the energy. That stuff pisses me off, so I don't want to talk about that. They had Dracos and Greys at Montauk, I'm guessing. Joseph knows about this place. Donna is it Booten or is it Bootin? I am so sorry if I say your last name. I'm just gonna say Donna. Sorry. Let's see. Joseph knows about this place. Well, like I said, I want to do more on this. So anybody out there that knows someone that, like any of the Montauk children, have them contact me at the email address below. And what I'll try to do is, like I said, it's for those individuals I've heard it's very traumatic, of course. So doing a live show with live questions might be a lot for them. So this might be something I might have to do production and everything, pre-production, and then play it for you guys. Because it's about people's lives that were very traumatic. So I want to be as respectful to that as possible. I don't want to just, hey, come on my show, let's talk about your trauma. I don't want to do that. So I want to handle it very respectfully, and maybe really good editing and background music, and just do it right, because that's what they deserve, if I'm even given that opportunity. But if anybody out there does know anybody that's willing to come forward or just come and talk with me, I'll come to them. If it's legit, I'll go to them. So anyway, let's see. All ley lines have now been rebuilt and restored as Earth Energy's grid. Really? Fly and Frank, welcome aboard. That's interesting. Have been rebuilt. Now, when you say all ley lines have now been rebuilt and restored as Earth's energy grid, are you saying that on a physical level or a metaphysical level, where so many people on Earth, all meditated at once about the same thing, and they were able to shift the alignments and get them back into? I don't know. I'm asking because it's not my forte. So anyway, there we go. Interesting. Thank you very much for sharing that. Dave says, only reason I didn't dump Netflix because of the latest episode of Stranger Things. Might watch last season again. It is very good. I know. I'm thinking about doing that this weekend, now that all my other stuff is, done. Don't stress over that anymore. So yeah, I think I might do it. It was that good. Because you would think so many things are answered and things are wrapped up that, that was it. But then it's not. They're like, no, we got one more season in this. So I'm excited. Is it? Oh, wait, hold on. Duncan, not Preston, breaks down. Did I make a mistake? Well, Donna, yeah, I might have done that. Because there was 3. Duncan, I do remember the name. I thought that was Preston because I was like, he looks so young. He doesn't look like Preston I've seen. So I was given the benefit of the doubt. So if it was Duncan that did, God, now that I'm saying it out loud, you are right. Oh, you are right. Not that I'm, mad about it. That's awesome. I mean, thank you very much for correcting me on that. It was Duncan. He was the one that was crying. Preston was the one that went in, and he was like Hopper. He went in and destroyed the machine because they tried to unplug it. They tried to turn off. It didn't work, and so he had to destroy it. And then there was also a room. Well, I should have gone on. I think she's probably watched that video a few more times than me because she is absolutely 100% correct. I could probably bet on it. Yes, I think she is. Because I just watched it before I did the show. But self-doubt. I'll start watching Stranger Things. Yes, Terry, you will be glad you did. You will be glad you did. Let's see. The time machine needs to be on travel to travel to that time. Yeah, the fact that they say that they have a time travel machine there, it really makes me jealous. It really makes me go, God damn. I wish my older self, I mean, I hope it would be to where years from now, I could come back and go, yo, dude, time machine, it's real. But that hasn't happened yet. So probably freaked me out. Oh, man. We got a storm coming through. And so the house has been kind of shaking and rattling a little bit here. I don't know if you guys have been hearing it. They all had psychedelic wallpaper in the rooms, and black and white rooms, and tiger striped walls, and pastel multi. Yeah. Wow. I like it when somebody knows more than me, comes in. That's good. That's good to know. It makes me think like of the lab. Anyway. It's crazy. How many times have I done this show and I've told you guys about some crazy wild shit about the entertainment industry trying to give you disclosure. I used to do better, but anyway, this storm's come through, so it's like I got this pressure. I can't. You sound like I'm in a tube like this. It's really weird, and it came on really, really quick. Maybe because I'm talking about this. It is. They've turned a machine on. They've directed the beam at me, and now, am I this drill? Am I drilling? Damn. Having fun by myself on camera for all of you to laugh at. Stranger Things was great. I held off watching it thinking it was a kid show, but it was an awesome show. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, for Terry and everybody that hasn't seen it, imagine you've got a bunch of little Stephen King movies. You've got, what was the other ones? Oh, man, I just had a list of them in my head. All the great 80s movies rolled into this thing. All the ones that when kids of the 80s saw. And it was, man, it's just too much fun. Too much fun. I'm sure I'm late on this one, but I'm going to go, yeah. Not really, dude? Okay. Not really? Not really, dude. Did I get something wrong? Does she have a 13 tattoo? On the girl on the show? She said she was on the show. If I was on Stranger Things and they gave me I would like make it permanent. That's a story. That's a story starter. Let's see. reminds me. Now, remember at the beginning, I said I am not an expert in all this. I've noticed that they're like Donna. She knows what's going on. Kathy totally knows what's going on. And maybe I'm going to talk with these ladies and we'll see. Because, like I said, not an expert. I'm willing to learn. This is just like coffee talk without the coffee with the Dr. Pepper. Moving on. Malia. Hello, Malia. Taking off from San Francisco right now. Should go get to Germany in 11 hours or so. Germany. What are you doing to Germany? Interesting. I want to go to Germany. Hey, by the way, I just finished filming an interview about UFOs and stuff, Alien Stand, his first film documentary. It'll be out in about 4 months. So Alien Stand, is that the name of the documentary? Kimberly, because that would be cool. By the way, I just finished my interview. Well, what we'll do, when it comes out, I'll promote it. Yeah. You come on the show and you talk and be cool. So keep me informed. Not Earl. I'm late on that one. Malia says, cheers, everybody. Let's see. Let's see. Everybody's talking to each other. No one wants to talk to me. What is this? I could not download it at Doc. The man had it on his own webpage. He's gotten hacked many times, was filmed by his grandfather. I did a screen capture, but was in the early days of the internet. Interesting. All right. Steel Raptors here. Yeah, Bones. What's up? I'm sorry I'm pausing, guys. I'm just trying to squint and read. Lunar Sparkles is here. Hello. Ooh, Doc. He's hot. Who's hot? Who's hot? Here's some other pictures. Moving on. Of the facility. There's Preston. It's a big facility. The underground tunnel. Yeah, this is some scary stuff. And I would love to get down to the nitty-gritty with more of it. Whew, I'm sweating. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Let's see. Donna says, watch Penny Bradley 2.0 Montauk Roundtable Survivors on YouTube. That I will do. I will pull that up right now and save it for later because that sounds fantastic. Donna, thank you so much for sharing that. Let me get that real quick. Penny, and everybody else get this too. You guys check this stuff out. Bradley 2.0 Montauk round. Is it round table? Yeah, there it is. Round table. All right. Oh my. This is recent. Not Waffen Pilot. Oh, so that's their name. I thought you were mentioning someone earlier about a pilot. Okay. 4 hours. Yes. I haven't done a good 4-hour doc in a while or shows or anything. So I'm going to save that or open up another tab. Thank you so much, Donna. Appreciate you. That's what I love about you guys is we can share information. And if I make a mistake, I say the wrong name, the wrong date, I'm not going to get it. If someone comes on and they're like a real dick about it, trying to make me look, stupider, then yeah, I might have an issue. But people that are like, hey, it was so-and-so, dude, thank you so much. Because I'd like to have the right information. I don't ever want to be someone that gives the wrong information. Now, has that happened in the past? Yes, but I've, figured it out and then I'd let everybody know. All right. Lunar Sparkles is laughing. I hope it was it earlier. Look, girl, your photo is just so awesome. That tint of purple behind your black guitar is just pops like Prince. It's just awesome. Preston Rockhound too. Yeah, I wish he was still around. Let's see. Good point, Dave. I wonder if the Farside Institute have remote viewed the Montauk yet. We have to check their YouTube channel. I subscribe. I have a subscription to Farsight because I was watching them in the early years when they first started. They didn't have a design logo yet or nothing, and they were doing the Time Cross project. It was spooky, spectacular, on the nose, and I was hooked. I was like, I gotta keep watching these guys. So yeah. Wait, no, I don't want to put you in timeout. No. Malia says, Doc, I think I'm going to invest in Hayway. Checked it out. Very cool. I don't know what Hayway is. I know what a highway is. I don't know what Hayway is. Send me a link. But yeah, because I have some people that come on and they'll, not saying you're gonna do that, Malia, but I have some people who do that. Like, oh, can I talk to you? Can I be my friend? I'm like, okay. Like, do you invest in Bitcoin? Do you do real estate? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Why not? And then people get all hostile and shit with you, like 4 lines into the game. Like, what the hell are you doing, dude? Calm down. Anyway, not that Malia would do that. I'm just I had to deal with it yesterday, so that's why it's on my mind. Let's see. She's a little girl. I'm guessing. Oh, you're talking about 13. Okay. Well, then we don't have to do that. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah. Gateway. You talk about the gateway I discussed the other night. If you go to YouTube, you can find the full tour of Montauk with Preston. Actually, that's what I have done. That I just skipped through it because I didn't want to get a strike for playing the video of someone else's YouTube videos. So that's what sharing with you guys. It is for those that came in late to the game. It is. I'm putting it on the screen. Sorry, Donna. I'm gonna move you just for a minute. Inside the Montauk project, unseen video footage. Now, well, Donna, well, you know what? God, not that you're doing it. I mean, you are putting him in your own place again. There probably is, because this was an edited version. So once you're just getting the gold stars tonight, girl. Donna, ladies and gentlemen, she's on top of shit. I mean, really, I'm impressed. So you have to come on the show a little more often in the chat room and mingle, because like I said, I'm all about trying my best to make sure I have accurate information to share. So moving on. Guten Tag? That's German. Oh, you German. How you doing? Kimberly says strand. Oh, I'm so goddamn. I need someone that can like read all my comments for me, sitting next to me, of course, going, okay, hey, you need to read this, and then zap it over to me. Alien strand. Wait. She's saying, oh, layover in Germany is all. Okay. Well, I wouldn't mind doing a layover in Germany, anywhere in Europe. I haven't been to. Well, I've been to Spain, Barcelona, when I went to Imperia Brava, Spain, and that's the only time I've been across the water. Everything's been like south of the border, islands, stuff like that. Canada. All right. Barb Baker. Hey, Barb says, you and I have a mutual friend whose parents hid him so the feds wouldn't take him. All right. Do I know Donald Ledsma? No, not that I'm aware of. No. I've only known one Donald. I called him Don when I was young, but that was no. But private message me or email me, and we'll chit chat. Lunar, love to make you laugh, girl. Brad Olson, birthday today. Yes, I did wish him happy birthday today. Sure you know him? Yeah, Brad? Yeah. I did Antarctica by Sail. I was the producer director. I edited all that and got him to do the intros and outros, and he was staying with me for like a month. So yeah, me and Brad. Yeah, I know Brad. Hello, Doc. See or to the aliens, Claudia. Hi, Claudia. How you doing? So the meat and potatoes of tonight's show has already happened. So you have to do a little rewind for those that just came on a little late, but that's okay. That's what's awesome about the interwebs. Hey, Doc, Kat in Oregon. Hi, Kat. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Came in late. Yep, and I'm just about to head out the door, but I want to make sure I say hello to everybody. So we kind of talked about everything. You're seeing an image of the Montauk creature that was taken by a photograph from the tower. Now, it was said that this beast was invisible for a majority of the time. So the fact that it got this image is crazy, and that it also tore down the building. Let's see. Someone tell him Gateway. Gateway. Are you talking about what I talked about last night? Is that what you mean by Gateway, Malia? Because, like I said, I'll be doing a conference call tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll have a better idea of when we can do a show thoroughly on the Gateway Spaceport program. All right. Oh God, it just keeps going. And I want to say hello to everybody. I'm skipping. I'm sorry. Okay. The video it's a sheet VHS. I mean cheap or sheet. Recording approximately an hour and 46 minutes. Donna, if you could send me that link, I would be just so grateful if you could just share with me that link, because I will watch it. I'll sit here. I will stare it. I will analyze it. I will reverse it. I will do it in slow speed, high speed, all this stuff, and I will check it out. Because this stuff has a pull on me. We'll say that. We'll just say that. Got my 6. God bless you. Thank you, girl. Thank you. And then look, Lunar Sparkle said, yeah. All right, so there we go. Moving on. Paul Marsh, maybe the 1991 was when that guy returned from the time machine. Oh, Paul Marsh. You get a glitter star today. That is, So, do you think it was written on the chalkboard to say when he was to return? Or it was to write down when he had returned? Because they did have time machines there. True. The Dark Frontier on YouTube has lots of interesting videos on MONTAUK. Okay, the Dark Frontier. The Dark Frontier. All right. And anybody that's going to these sites, don't forget, subscribe. I mean, if it's good stuff, like and share. Hit that notification bell for all these people. I don't know these people, okay? But we've got to get to a point to where we all have a common sense understanding of respect for one another, that we want to help support one another the best we can. Sometimes it's just a like or it's a subscribe, something to that effect, because of algorithms. All right. Anybody new here? Asking me, is this for me? You're in Oregon? That's where I'm at. What we had traveled here to film about. No, I'm in Arizona. I used to live in Newport, Oregon. I used to live on the coast, and it was it's a great place to visit. But wintertime, it's just really dreary, depressing. That kind of weather, just everybody's like do. Anyway, Scrolling. Tear down the building. Blah, blah, blah. Super soldier. Talked about. I am reading stuff in the show. It seems fewer. Sorry, I went over the edge on that one. Hello. I'm so late again tonight, but had to hop on to say hi. Well, on that note, Lisa, night. Because I got to go. It's that time. This is where I play the Mickey Mouse song. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. Didn't it used to be friends and family? Or is it? Dude. Mandela effect. All right. So, yeah, check out this video. Also, check out the others. Also, the book, the MONTAUK Project, Experiments in Time. This episode is really, really cool. It's old. And Ted Loman looks like a pirate. I'm not going to lie. Oh, no, can't have sound. That's just bad mojo. So, yeah. Lots of talking, lots of drawings. Oh my god. And that's the end of it. So there you go. That was a Cliff Note version of that video, but I suggest you watch it thoroughly. Also go over and check out Third Phase of Moon. My boys over there are doing some great stuff. They did this great interview with Jim Goodall and John D'Souza, our dear friends. So go check them out. Third Phase of Moon. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share because their shit is awesome. Until then, I'm going to get rid of this. Where's my mouse? Goodbye. Click. And there we go. Good night, ladies. It's Tuesday night sassy. That's what I'm feeling. God, when I'm on with you guys, it's all just comes out. I don't know. It's crazy. All right. So until then, tomorrow I will hopefully have some news. Let's keep your fingers crossed on some great shows coming up. And if you did not see last night's show, you need to watch it. Yeah, because that's what's going to lead to this next big special. It'll probably be a special. I'll probably have them live, but I'll probably do like a little documentary too. I don't know. I have to go to Cali. I have to going back to Cali, but that requires money. So I don't know about that. I might just have to do a video call. What happened here? Lunar Sparkles. Oregon 10 years behind. Wait. Oregon 10 years behind California in popular culture during the late 80s and early 90s. Oh, well, that's true. Our family has a one-horse town named after our grandparents. Oh, that's pretty cool. Whoever cares anymore. Yeah, I think land is cool. Land is awesome. All right. First Floor Audio. I saw you sneak in. You were late. I hope you had a doctor's note that would explain why you were not here in class for this hour presentation of Oh My Goodness. All right. I think I need to go. Jesus, where's my little, I can't control anything. There we go. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Remember, if you guys like my little movie trailer that the Cousins brothers edited together and filmed of me doing, Bruce Willis shit, and you want to do your own, or you want to add to that or inject into that or whatever, go for it. We're letting the challenge fly. If you want to respond to that trailer, whatever, just think of that trailer is the movie. And it's so open and you could do anything with it. So have fun with it. You can use your iPhone. You don't have to have expensive equipment. iPhone and iMovie Maker or something like that. Boom, boom, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's done. Have fun. That's what we did. Until next time, kids. Same bat channel, same bat time. Tomorrow, that is. I'll be here, Lord willing. So remember, as long as we all lift each other up, we will all rise together. I'm Captain Doc Skinner on board the starship Pariah, and this is the Doc Force. Till tomorrow. I was going to say Taco Bueno, but that's not what I meant to say. Oh, yeah, I remember what I say. Ciao, Bella.